Good morning, everybody. Excuse me. What's all this? Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, love me. Right, let me just. That's better, I think. Ooh. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Kim, Deb, Jane, Lynette, Pippa, Karen, Deborah, Jenny, Leslie, Prackner, Deborah, another Deborah, Emma, Vicky, Leslie. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're all well. Let me just bring up the live here. So I'm dropping today's links. How is everybody? Hope you're all good. Hey everyone. Morning. Morning, morning. Morning, Kay. Morning, Gillian. Just trying to find it on my laptop. I never find it on my laptop. It comes up pretty quick now on the iPad. But where is it on here? Maybe am I following my own power? Yeah, there I am. So I'm actually subscribed to my the Muckers channel. Right, let's just drop in this link. No, that won't let me pin that because I've got to flip out of it. Hang on. I'm in the wrong account. Let's sit down anyway. Oh, let me get some cardstock first. That should be correct. Good morning. How is everybody? Oh. Right, is that going to let me do it now? I'll just drop this in. I can get rid of this. Yes. Okay. Just pin that. Pin. I clicked on someone else's. Sorry. Come on. Right. There we go. So that's the supplies link today. Okay. Right. Oh, done. Good morning. Hey Benita, I am tired today. After a live I watched the end of the hockey game. What time did you finish your live in the end? I was dozing off on the sofa. I was so tired yesterday. What's that? Oh, Kay, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Kay. Hey Nicole, hello Stamping Friends from Perth, Western Australia. Thank you for joining. Morning everyone. Hey Stephanie, Sharon. Hope you're all well. So today I thought for the mix and match I would use the diorama with the hands. So I've got loads of them still left over. In fact, I've got lots of bits in here so we can use a bit of everything. But I did that colouring marathon with all the hands and I'd like to use them on something else. I might put the cottage in the very back of the card, and then I thought it'd be really nice to have on all of the different bars different hands. I think that would work really well. We can have the bench and everything from on the front. I've not used this set for a while, so all of this is going to work perfectly for that card. So you know, style, don't need all of that. One of those, and that's all the other hands. So I've got plenty here. Again, I won't use all of them, but I've got them all ready to go. And then I could use the bunting from the other set. I think it looked really cool. I've got a couple of sentiments cut here as well from, you know, projects, and I didn't end up using them, so I've got the cheers. So everything's kind of ready to go, so it should be quite a nice card to put together. So that is today's plan. Good morning everyone, thank you for joining. Thank you. Just opening some fab cards from my Mucker friends. Rachel, good morning. I won't be staying today. It's my niece's birthday and we're leaving soon to go see her. No problem. I won't stamp properly as I haven't. Okay, Lynette, as long as it's getting sorted, that's okay. I'm glad it's all getting sorted. Julie, morning salmon, everyone. Hey, Linda. Prattler, lunchtime here, so cheese, garlic bread, Danish, and the live meat. Nice, enjoy. 2 days until I leave for Dorset, can't wait. Just my 14-year-old daughter tonight. Nice. Whereabouts are you going? You doing like the Jurassic Coast? Are you doing all that part of it, or are there other areas? Obviously you don't need to give us addresses and stuff, it's just nice to know what people get up to. Your set arrived, can't wait to play. Hey everyone, hey, love to craft. So I am going to, so this could be the actual pub, like the you know, the square shape of it and everything. I might actually turn this into the pub and then everyone's inside the pub. So I might actually cut this in craft card, which I've not done before. So we've got more of a building. So I might not use the white actually. I think I've got quite a bit of, I've got enough craft. Let me just grab. Oh, actually, she says, I don't think I do. I've got brown, but that's a bit too. I could do grey. Well, that's an unusual colour for me to do. Yeah, I've got the dark brown, but I don't know if that'll look a bit. I mean, it would look quite cool if we do a frame. Actually, that could look quite nice. I'm thinking I've got my. Have I done my dad's birthday or have I done his Father's Day? I know I've got my dad's birthday and Father's Day obviously next month. No, I've done his birthday because I've done the 67 in the sign. So we could do a Father's Day card, I guess. It would work. Celebrate you. Happy Father's Day. Oh, Ringwood, Christchurch, yeah. I have family in those areas that are nice. Yeah, it's all lovely around there. All the New Forest and everything. Oh, it'd be nice. Dark brown. So yeah, I'm going to go for the dark brown. Right. So let me grab my. I've got all this piled up. I need to move. I've got to start. I've nearly started filing all of the last of the collections away, so I can give them more of an update of how many collections I've had. I need to update the list and everything, so. I had to clear out a load of stuff because there's too many samples and all old dies and stuff that I just don't need anymore, so that's all gone now, which is good. I've also now got a ton of magnetic sheets and pockets and everything all again because I donated a load of dies to my charity shop again, and it's freed up all of the you know, those pockets that I had. Okay. Yeah, I need some. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be, you know, cheers to you. It would be a nice Father's Day, masculine birthday. Only because I'm going for brown, but then that could be a woman's card as well. So I think, yeah, I think it'll work for many. Good morning. So how is everybody? What are we all up to? We've got bank holiday weekend here in the UK. So after today, everyone's then, well, say everyone, a lot of people are then off till Tuesday, which is frustrating because we've got forecasts of just awful weather. It's just meant to be rain. It's lovely at the moment, but we've meant to have the cloud and then cloudy today and then rain all weekend, which is annoying because I wanted to get the slabs laid. But, so that's going to have to wait. Just pop that back through the other way because I haven't got the extender plate on. Morning, Alison. Please donate. I don't donate. I don't donate any MTS. I think that's just missed. Oh, that's okay. I can just trim that. It goes through your standard machine, but you might, if you don't get it bang on the plate, see it has cut. It's just not been enough pressure just there, so just snip that off. There we go. Off to make mum shopping. Off to take mum shopping, so at 9:30. I'm just getting bank holiday Monday. They're coming to fill. Oh, I see. Sister down and going to visit granddaughter later. I still haven't used this set as away from home for another week. Dog and house sitting for my son, who is off on honeymoon to India. Can't wait to get home and do some crafting. Oh, nice. Okay, another one of those. Actually, it's quite nice using the brown card. It's a colour you don't use a lot. It's always usually white or bright colours for me. So, put it all back. I'll keep a couple of sheets because I'll need it for the internal parts as well. But we can get loads of the hands in there because there's three bars, and then you've got 5 rows. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we could have a lot in there. I'm in Oxford as moral support for my daughter who's finishing her teaching degree, so I can actually watch just over this all the way. Visiting family later, maybe going to an art exhibition, and also maybe events for the reopening of Derby Market. Nice. I think me and Mum are going to go out tomorrow because, believe it or not, we've not actually had a day out, just the two of us together, for ages. A couple of months, just with obviously stuff that's been going on and then other commitments, you know. So, yeah, although the weather's not great, so I don't know what we're going to do. Might go to Totnes because I do like Totnes, and I've not been, I haven't been since January, so it's worth, you know, it's time for a visit there. So I might suggest Totnes, and Mum loves Totnes, and they've always got nice places for lunch, and they have the Saturday market on, and there's loads of charity shops and independent shops and stuff. So I might suggest Totnes, if not Tavistock. It's always another good one to go to. Hi Sam, is the direct set to be released? We haven't got it coming back anytime soon, not that I'm aware of. Not currently, no. Oh, I forgot I'm going to my first festival on Sunday. Oh, nice. Whereabouts are you going? We have a 70th birthday party tomorrow night. It will be the first time in ages I have been out. Well, enjoy. Are you getting dressed up as well? Guys, this does cut for anybody watching. It's because I'm using this standard machine. So, you know, it's a 6x6. So it sits right on the edge of your plates. This cuts perfectly fine if if you're using your bigger machine. But if you've got your smaller one, you just might have to just follow where it's kind of left the indent. Sometimes it passes through and I've cut it right through with no problem at all. If you get it bang on, maybe it's slightly wonky. Okay. UB40 90s, oh my god, that sounds right up my street. 90s festival, yes please. Have an amazing time, that will be brilliant. I just hope the weather's all right for you, because I don't think it's great forecast for a lot of the UK. I mean, we're only a little island in comparison to other parts of the world, so it's very common if it rains, you know, in one place, it's probably raining in a lot of the rest of it as well. Right, I guess I'm thinking of wearing one of my dresses I haven't worn in about 5 years, if it still fits. Now, nice. It always sounds so lovely when you talk about where you go, Sam. It's holiday territory for yeah, I guess the thing is that there's lots of parts of the UK where I get, you know, envious when I hear people say about where they live and where they go, but Devon and Cornwall are, you know, tourist hotspots, and I am fortunate to live in a very nice part of the UK. So yeah, we do have a lot of holiday makers heading down, especially for like bank holidays and stuff. I'm just going over those score lines. Just to make it a bit easier, this is the Craft Stash Brown cardstock. So it's, I can't remember what we said these the weights were. Was it 230? This feels a bit heavier, this brown. Snip those bits in a minute because I don't know which way I want to do. I want to cut into that or double that end up. What's the other ones? If I can do a thin gold frame would be quite nice actually. So I could do the main aperture and then use the next size. I can do a thin gold frame. That would be quite sweet. Yeah, I think I'll snip one off and cut and stick these two together and do it that way. So I'm going to cut into this one. Morning Taz. It will probably rain, just my luck. It's like Glastonbury, isn't it? That's coming up soon. And I think the odds, I think it's rained more there than it has been sunny. I always remember that famous weekend quite some time ago now where it was, people were just, do you remember there was like a big circle and people were just like dancing in the mud and sliding through the mud? It was all over the news. I think once it goes to that point, you've just got to embrace it really, or go home, haven't you? Oh, Maria, that would have been awesome. Thank you. Okay, that's going to be the front one. I'm going to snip that bit off that one, and then I'll decide on all the internal bits. I might stick this onto a bigger card. I might stick it onto like a 7x7, so it's got a frame, or maybe a 10-fold, because you can just have it as it is. It will be a card on its own, but you can also then attach it to other cards as well. Lots of things you can do with it. So on one of them, you just want to snip off the tab, because the tab on that one will attach to this. I have to take one off of the other side on this as well. Just keep it all straight. And just concertina fold. Happy Friday, hey Claire. My daughter's after a new dress for a wedding, already bought her one. She doesn't like it now, so going to trawl all the charity shops. Oh no. Oh, thanks Lynette. This will all kind of pull itself in a minute when we go to put it together. Hey Avril. Actually, no, the way I'm doing it, I won't need the tabs on either. There's a few ways you can put this together, because you can double up the backs and then you need both tabs on the front to then stick the larger square on the top that way. Depends on how you're decorating it, 'cause sometimes you need that kind of on its own without all the concertina parts. So yeah, so that one will go on there. Let's fold these ones and then I'll know what to cut off. Now, this feels thicker than 230. This feels like a 270 or even like a 300. It's quite a heavy weight, this brown. Quite a bouncy card. Yeah, you can see there's loads and loads of dimension on that. Just give them all a good burnish between each one. Yeah, so that one will just go onto there, so we'll take that one off. It is thick, Nova, yeah. I mean, all of them said they were 230, but this definitely feels, it does feel thicker, definitely. Okay, so that's going to go like so. We're going to have acetate bars, so all the bars, well, saying that, I could stick, maybe I do one, no, I don't know, do I just do them all on, let's just start placing some down. And then I can go, I don't actually think, you won't see the cottage or the pub in the background. I might use the paper instead and go for the wood grain. Because the hands have all got the white outline, so they'll all pop against the brown quite nicely. I mean, all of these go anyway. Because it's going to be like inside the pub, I think the wood grain is going to be better. So we'll have that in the background. Let's get rid of the scoreboard. And then, so the idea is these will all be different heights, but you'll kind of hide each hand with another hand, you know, the bottom of each one. Always have one in the front. We're always going to have these on the outside. Have Happy Father's Day on that one. Or I could do a new stamp of that one, but take the centre out and have Happy Father's Day in the sign, and then like You're the Best or something, because that could go there. Just have a little barrel with some drinks behind there. Again, I'll hand deliver this, so you know, I can just make a bigger envelope, that's not really going to matter, but that looks quite nice. Morning, Karen. I watched your mirror stamping video. I finally did it. It wasn't perfect, but yay to me. To be honest, I don't always get it perfect, Louise. Sometimes I go around it with a fine liner if I've missed any spots. So, yeah, don't be disheartened if it doesn't always copy straight away. But it's a fun technique. I do enjoy it. That one could then go behind there. I think it's going to look cool. I've got plenty of hands, that's for sure. Something, because these are all going to be, like I said, there's plenty of bars and, you know, straps to go inside there to hold all of these on. And then I've got all the little drinks and stuff to decorate. Yeah, you can have the little bunting top. This will look lovely with the garden scene one as well, because you've got the barbecue, you've got, oh, I've got more hands here. You know, all the balloons, you can have all the balloons coming off of all the different layers. But I think I just want to get as many as them in. Do you think that's too, I don't know if it is going to be right for a Father's Day card. Or is it more like everyone's like celebrating you for your birthday, you know? Because look, you can see even how, pop that on the top and that looks great. When is Father's Day? 17th, isn't it? So still got time. I think I've got one, to be fair. I've got so many cards. I'm not panicking that I don't have one. I know I've got his birthday one because I did that with his number on. So this is, just for anybody who's not seen it, which one is it? Oh, I've got a, oh gosh, what happened there? That's where I was cleaning up. Oh, that balloon's gone a little bit. It's just sorting out. There we go. So that's my dad's birthday card. 67 today. So that's ready. I've just got to decorate the front, but I'm just going to do, yeah, a simple little sentiment. I think I might just do this as another birthday card, because it's given me more birthday card than Father's Day, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I finally gave in and bought this yesterday. Well, I'm glad you like it, Jen. I'm glad it's bugged you that much that you ended up buying it. It's a great Father's Day card. Yeah, do you think so? Your dad's birthday card is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that. I did that during a YouTube live. Hey Louisa, don't worry, all I've done is actually cut and just folded the card. I haven't really built or stuck everything down yet, so you're still okay. Definitely need a different card for Father's Day. Then or they look like, he doesn't mind. He don't mind. Right, let's stick this down, and then we can stick the card, the wood grain on the back, and then go from there. See how it goes. So you just want to sit this one, just line it up. Very outer side there. Morning, Lynn. What you got planned for your birthday, Kay? Right. You could also put acetate behind this as well, and then stick it down. So again, it's good for an underwater theme style, maybe like an aquarium or something. You can have the acetate over the front, but I'm just going to seal it up, keep it open. If you're going to use the acetate, I would probably suggest doing that last and stick this piece down last, so just so you can access it easier. Otherwise you'll be have to go in, you know, from the top and the bottom. You get a bit fiddly. Off to do the shopping. Have a great day. Bye, Maria. We'll watch later as at the dogs week. No problem. Right, so let's cut these and this. I'm just going to do this just slightly under. Do I want to do the wood grain or do I want to do the yellow? Just thinking with all of them, it might. No, they look a bit. They're going to pop more against the brown. I know it's brown on brown, but you're not really going to see a lot of it anyway. So I'm just going to cut this just slightly under 6 by 6. And then I'll use the construction glue. Just to add a bit of more strength, even though it is strong anyway, to be fair. We'll add a thin frame on the top piece, so although it's flimsy, once you add a little frame, if you use construction glue, that will strengthen it anyway. But that is, you know, it's okay. No plans, just a normal day with a glass of fizz with my friend at lunchtime. Sounds like a lovely birthday. Sounds lovely, enjoy. Right. Happy with that. Acetate. Where's my little... Again, I've got a few piles. Yes, it doesn't help that I put that all on top of that. I've got a bit of an avalanche above me, which I need to sort through. It's like all like correspond like mail and stuff. I need to, go through some of it. Like shred things and have with the dresses on, or just, yeah, maybe it's just on those boring jobs, but I'll just let it pile up. Try and use these bits of scrap. One. So get a couple out of that one. A couple out of that one. Is this guillotine still available? Why I'm getting fed up with the Tim Holtz one now. Yeah, it'd be on the Craft Stash site if it's still available. I've got a feeling it sold out quite a while ago because they've had it on a lot of offers. I think it went down to like £4. In fact, it did. It went down to like £4 something ridiculous. And I remember I've got a spare for when mine breaks. Maybe that should be enough. But the same one, it's we call it white label stock, so the factory make it and then you put your branding on. So I think Hunky Dory have the same one. Dress My Craft, Vassin, is it Vassin Creative? There's quite a few. I think We Are Memory Keepers have got some of the things we've done as well. I think the rotating one. So although it might not be the Creative Craft product one, you can find this same cutting machine. Guillotine, sorry. She's just still be able to get hold of it. Oh, Crafts 2, yeah, that's another one. Crafts 2, which is John next door. So yeah, there's a few companies that have it, which is a good sign that it's a good machine, because a lot of companies have endorsed it and put their name to it, so you can't go wrong. Yeah, there's a few of them, Emma, so you should be all right. So I'm going to cut, I'm not going to cut all 15. I don't think I need, I don't know, will I end up using, maybe I will. Just offset them slightly and then you can get more on, you know, cutting that one piece. Oh, there's lots of good movies coming out. I've seen there's like another Jurassic Park with Scarlett Johansson. She's in it. Saw the trailer for that. There's a new crocodile movie coming out, and there's a new Jaws style shark movie. And there's they're doing a new Wolf Creek, so they're making Wolf Creek 3, I think at the moment. And there's another one coming back, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be brilliant. Me, my mum and my sister are hopefully going to go and watch Final Destination in a couple of weeks because she's on holiday next week. So I think the week after that, because we do love, that was the shrimp, yeah, that's shrimp plastic. We love the Final Destination movies. I think we're going to go and watch that and have some dinner. There's quite a few good things like coming out. There's a horror as well that's being done. Oh, the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren. What were all those ones? They're doing another one as well. You saw the Final Reckoning was it brilliant? Oh, good. I've heard mixed reviews, but to be fair, I don't care because I like really crappy movies anyway. So. I'm like, if someone says it's crap, I'm bound to like it. Yeah, I don't really, yeah. I don't care for stuff like that. Mission Impossible, yes, that was another one I saw. Don't have a cinema today as my son and daughter-in-law have had the cheek to go to London for the weekend. How dare they? Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's obviously a split in the acetate. Okay, that's a dud. Morning, Debs. When you say construction glue, what? So it's the any construction-based glue. So it would be a solvent-based glue. So if you put in construction glues, you'll see Kalau will come up, Beacon 3-in-1. They're the two that I always recommend. Solvent-based because it doesn't warp your card. It's got no water content in it. And then a quick grab is basically it's a PVA, but it's just the way that it's distributed through the bottle. So this is a very thin nozzle, so you're just getting a very small amount, but you want a good brand. You don't want to, some PVAs like school PVA will be just full of water. You want a PVA that isn't going to drown your paper, but because you're using such a small amount, it won't warp anyway, and I only ever use it for tabs and details. Whenever I do big areas, it's always the construction glue, which is what's in here. That's what I said. I can't do that. Go tomorrow, you know. Both films are really good, action packed. Oh, good. I just brought the new stamping magazine with the gnomes in, and I spotted my card inside. I'm crafty. Oh, yes, we said your name. Hang on, where is it? I've got it right here. Let's have a little look. I like doing these. I love it when some of you feature. You've got to tell me, because then we can do little like appreciations. It's near the front, isn't it? Let's have a little look. Here we go. Where is Crafty Girl? Why can't I see it? Yeah. So there you go. Maureen's in chat. That's Maureen's card. Hey, it's nice, isn't it, to see your cards in print. So it's always worth to tag the magazines. And yeah, they do pick them up. Nikki's always looking on social media for your cards. She sometimes pops in our lives, and she comments as well. So it's always worthwhile. It's how I got seen. It's how I got noticed by the mags, and then they asked me to be a contributor, and then I got, you know, the rest is history, as they say. So, no, you're welcome, Maureen. I still get excited now. Me and Gemma were saying about it. Even it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, to see your cards. You know, when we do commission work, to see them professionally. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I need more acetate. It's just lovely. You should frame it, Maureen, if it's the first time that you've featured. I've got my first magazine front cover. In fact, that's here. That's Creative Stamping Magazine. I have that hanging. That's my card. And that was issue 91. And I didn't know it was going to be on the front cover. They don't tell you. They just say to you, when you do your commission, they say, please do one square card to be considered for the front cover. But you never know if yours is going to get on there. So when I saw that on the magazine, that's my favourite magazine, I was like squealed. So I keep that. That's hanging in my craft room. And then I've got the other one, is the first time my face was on the front of the cover, which is always a weird one as well. Especially when my dad sees it, he's like, oh look, there's you. So it's always, yeah, never get bored of that. I don't want to cut into a fresh piece. I'm trying to find all these scrap pieces that it just fit on. It's a bit too short. I always look for my cards in the magazines. Yeah, and if you, that's the, you know, even if you, it's like a past issue and stuff. Like they will feature you, and they just say, you know, using that from issue such and such. So even if you're like overseas, tag the magazine still, and they will pick it up. You know, so even if you're over in Australia, I know you don't get our magazines for a good few months afterwards, still tag the magazines and stuff, because, you know, if it fits a theme that they're doing, then you share it again. Yeah, be proud, girls, definitely. Proud of what you make. Right, we've got quite a few there. Let's just go with them for now, and then see how we go. Oh, also I've got today's video going out is this one, so I've already filmed it. So this is the version of Wednesday's card. Even if you watch Wednesday's, please can you just watch the YouTube or just push play and just let it play in the background? It really does help me out. But this is the 6x6. I've called it a multi-column card because you do have just all these columns. And I added the little toadstool to the top, and then the Holy Shiitake, You're How Old. So I changed it up a little bit, and I've inked the background because I never did it. I said I was going to do it and then I forgot. So it does look quite nice with that darker green at the bottom. But that is today's YouTube. You can see how that all folds down. Obviously it'll be a little bit bigger because of the extra toadstool there for me, but I just thought it looked super cute. Right. Is that one there as well? Oh, yeah. Okay, so, oh no, that's another, oh no, it's a odd bit. Right, so all you need to do with these, if for anybody that's not seen it before, you just fold the little arms in just on one end, and then you can slide that through. So I think I'm going to start, let's do one at the very back on the top, and that will go right through, and it will pull it all in, so it will stop any of the sides kind of pulling out. So now, see, that's perfectly pulled those pieces in there. So we've got that one. Let's do, yeah, I really like the ink in Avril, thank you. I have had quite a few in the past in the magazines, even when they used to have a star letter. I did win a few gifts. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I used to like the star letter. You get like a voucher and stuff, didn't you? It's all kinds of different like gifts you could get. Sometimes you get like a free subscription if you didn't have one. I'm just choosing random, is that the front one here? Front on the second row. And then you just open them back out. Hey Shirley. And then if I do middle one on the middle set. And make sure you push that right in, otherwise it won't come through. A little bit fiddly, but it's not difficult, it's just making sure you get it through. There we go. And then what have we got? So I go back down to the back and then one at the front. And I can add in some more if I need to. So that is just one on each of the sets. You can have 3 on each of those sets. So like I said, I don't know, has anyone ever done a full one with everything, you know, something on every single slot? Be a good one with like loads of stars. You do like a space, you know, galaxy background, and then just have loads of planets and all the space theme stuff. That would look really cool. So I've got 3 more there. I'll see where I want to add those in. But for now, I think that's going to be fine. Right. Start sticking them down, I guess. I'll use a little bit of red tape. The red tape on the acetate and then just stick the hand on there, I think. I haven't done this one in ages. It wasn't one I used a huge amount. Trying to put it back out again. Yeah, that's why these are good, the mix and match, because it just gives you a bit of a reminder. Plus, if I use the red tape, obviously it's best for the acetate anyway, but I can also reposition. It's easy to peel it off. Put it down again, I think. I think after this I'm going to nip down and do a little bit of a shop, just get food in and stuff for the weekend. And if it does rain like they say it's going to rain, I am going to do DIY inside the house. So I've got to do more bedroom stuff, and I need to take off some more of the mortar and the old plaster around the sides of the fire. So I'm going to probably do that. Although I'm just fully like now enjoying the sunshine and want to be out in it, but yeah. Guess we've got to be reminded we live in England and that this weather isn't a given. that one in the middle. And the idea is I'm going to cover the bottoms of each of the hands with the next one, so as you kind of go down, all you'll see is the tops of the hands. So that one's on the front. Okay. I think the Guinness one, although I'm not going to do this, I don't think, for Father's Day. I think I'm going to have another one. Yeah, I'm going to put another bar in the middle of that top one. That reminds me, I need to put the washing in. I would like to hang out outside so it dries quicker, yeah. A bit more windier today as well. So I can have that one. I don't need a mirror version of that. Let's do that one there. Yeah. My red tape always hides from me when I need it. I have 4 rolls. Everything hides from me. I'm forever looking for stuff. And it's usually right in front of me or just underneath. Or stuck to the bottom of my stamping platform, like the magnet part. Yeah, when you hold it up right, it's giving me the look that I want. What one we got there? We've got that one. Let's do that one. I feel I might need to stick just some of these on the front just so I know how far down. Where was that sign? If I have the barrel, because I'm going to have that sign there, but I want to stamp something on that. Let's stick the barrel down. Oh no, actually I need to do my frame. Right, hang on a minute, I think we're going to have to just stop a sec, because I don't want to, I just want everything to kind of line up. So that one we're going to do with a gold frame and the smaller one. Stick those together. Hey Sonia, I have these stamps and die Sam, but so let's make a card or two of them. I have a couple of family members' birthdays coming up, so I will have a go at making this card. Oh, good. Yeah, just sit down and like colour them all in, and then you've got them, or you know, you can photocopy them once you've coloured them, as long as it's for your own personal use. And then you've always got them then ready to spend like, you know, an afternoon colouring everything first, and then you've got it all ready whenever you need it. Okay, right, let me get the gold card. Have we got any scrap? Nope. I need to get some more gold. I think I'm down to the last few bits of my gold card now. That's holographic. Silver. Yeah, I've only got 3 sheets. Plenty of silver. I need to sort all that out as well. So I'm slowly going back round, just giving everything a proper clear out. I am doing a diorama card using one of my new stamp sets. That works perfectly. Oh, I don't want it here rather than the frame. Okay. I'll just hug that middle square. Sometimes with the mirrored card you get little extra bits. Everybody else? Anybody else get that? There we go. That looks cool. If you get any glue, just rub it off with a bit of paper towel. Sometimes you can just rub it straight off with your hand. Your finger. There we go. Oh, it looks so cool. Gold's a nice touch, I think. I love the colouring in, so that's me sorted out for the weekend. Oh, nice. Right. So now I can just stick that little barrel on the side, so we can add all the drinks to it later. Just need a rough idea, and then the bench. Just put a little foam. I'm going to use this cute little animal stamps of yours to make some ephemera. With my little lady today, I get way too excited about these things. Isn't that nice though? I think that's a good thing. It's nice that you get excited about doing that. There we go. Yeah, this is looking cool. Let me just grab a bigger card blank. So I think I might put this. Let's see what it looks like on a 7x7, if not an 8x8. I think will give you a bit more space for a sentiment as well. That would be the card on a 7x7. You could do it flush with the bottom, and then you could have, you know, that's cool. Or you could have it on a bigger card again. You could have your outdoor scene, you know, and again have it flush with the bottom of the card as a top fold. Yeah, you've just got loads of space to, just changes it up again, just makes it a really special card, even though it's a nice card anyway. And then you can have more stuff, you know, overhanging the sides. I think we're going to put a different sign in that one. We're going to take out the crafter's arms. What do we think? 8x8 or 7x7? Love the card. This style is giving me an idea for an anniversary card that I've got to make. Oh, good. I think the 8x8 looks good like that. It's nice, isn't it? You know, you could put a little rooftop on this, so it looks a bit more, again, like a pub. It stands out lovely with the 8x8. Yeah, okay, we'll go with 8x8. So then I'll do it. But you, I mean, you could just put it in the middle as well, and then decorate mats and layers. I think I like it flush with the bottom. Yeah. And then you've got, you know, celebrate, cheers, or cheers, celebrate. These were just already cut. I had these just spare lying around, so that's why I'm just throwing them around on the card. I like that. I could have the sign overhanging a bit more that way then as well. Or actually, I might move the barrel over with the drinks and then have the sign. Yeah, okay, liking it. Well, yeah, I mean, if you stuck it down in the middle, because it's a top fold, it will still open. But if you did it as a side fold, it would definitely topple over with that. That's why I like doing tent folds, because they just hold everything up, I think. I mean, do I do like use one of my bigger backgrounds, like garden backgrounds, the sky and stuff, or was it nice against the white? Looks very classic, doesn't it? I think against the white, it's quite classy. Yes, I did a live. I've got it on the there's a thumbnail. It's on this channel. I do update eventually. I do update the lives with a proper thumbnail of the card that I've made. So again, it's really easy for you to go back and find the lives. So you'll see it. It's just got loads of these as the thumbnail. It would be nice with the yellow gingham. Should we try that? Do a little border. Just pop it on there for now. Do we like that? That's quite cool as well, isn't it? With the white border still. What Sharon says against the white, Maureen. Let's try a garden background. Let me go and grab my papers. What we got? That one. Need one that's 8x8 because I've got them in. I've got scenes in the smaller, but it's 6x6 pad. So okay, what I've got left, I've actually only got this one. Yes, it would, Benita. Yeah, the yellow, it does look good, that yellow. I'm just looking at it on the screen now. But I've got this one. Because for anybody joining, the idea was this was inside the pub. You could put a little rooftop on there if you wanted to. And then just deciding on backgrounds, really. That would be the outside. What do we think? I don't know. I think they all look nice, to be fair. I think anyone would be lovely on the card. I think that's maybe a bit busy. I'm in between the white or the gingham. The gingham, that looks cute. Looks nice. Something about the gingham. Does look cool. Gingham white. I think I'm going to go for the gingham, but with a little border. So I'm going to just bring that in just slightly. Just as a little bit of a white edge. Just take a little bit off. But I think all, like I said, I think they all work. So whatever you do, I think will look nice. But there's something about, oh, I need to take a bit more. See, sometimes these 8x8s, I've said it before, they're not true 8x8. Oh, it is. Is my paper pad bigger then? Oh, hey, that's weird. Why is that still? My eyes are playing tricks on me. looks a bit better. Just a tiny, yeah, okay. Isn't it nice though to have choices? You know, sometimes it's clear like something works, something doesn't, but when there's just lots of things that all work, I think it's quite nice. It's just frustrating then because you've got to make your mind up, but it's nice knowing that it doesn't matter which one you do because you know they all look good. Okay, let's stick this down. Hey Stamp Owl, isn't that, hang on a minute, Stamp Owl, why do I know that name? I recognise it on your watermark. Oh my god, your name's totally slipped my mind. Burn, something Burn. I'm sure it is. Is it you? I'm sure it is. Oh my god, why can't I remember your name? You make amazing cards. You're on the Karen Bernison design team, no? Is it you? Francis! Yes! Your first name completely slipped my mind. I was like, I know you. Hello. Francis makes wonderful cards, as do many of you. Okay, that is nice. Yeah, looks lovely. Display's really nice. I've got 8x8 gift box envelopes as well, so if you want to really finish it, you know, with more of a special keepsake kind of box, then you can do. I think the celebrate one's good, or do we go for the cheers and then have happy birthday or something down stamped in there? I'm going to swap them around. Right, stick some more of these down now so I can have that one, because the way it's kind of arched slightly, they're like really popping out, which look really cool. Let's do another wine down there. So is this giving anybody? A few of you have said you've got ideas for using this now for a card, but anybody else been inspired to use this in this kind of way? So he's trying to stick one down, trying to cover. See, that one needs to go behind. Yeah. Might not need the far back one actually, although they were on the back. Okay, we'll come to that in a minute. Put that one down on there. Thank you. Thanks everybody. I'm trying to think I want something nice for dinner tonight. I might do a I might get I love the Aldi fake away pizzas that they do, but they do really nice, like the sides, some of the sides are really nice. I mean, they're very naughty, but they're nice. I think I need to stick that one. I'm going to move the barrel so it's overhanging and have the sign over that instead. I don't have the die set, but I wanted to try and make something like this. It's too cool. It's a good one, isn't it? I've got loads of diorama. I've got a whole playlist for dioramas where you don't need any dies. So head over to Mixed Up Craft and you'll see them there, and you'll definitely be able to create something similar. think that's going to be better, so I'll stick it on the other side. It's like the steam is kind of sprawling out of the card, which I think looks cool. So yeah, that's better. And then I can have like stick him, can go behind that one then. Now bottles on there, I need to get some right down here as well. Don't want to double up the colours next to each other. I'm trying to, let's do, well that's a good one. We had pumpkin soup and garlic bread for dinner, all nice. I try not, I'm no disrespect Emma, I just try not to talk about it when I'm like live and working, because things aren't great, and I just, yeah, it keeps my mind, doing this keeps my mind occupied. So thank you for asking. I do appreciate that it's come from a nice place, but yeah, I just don't want to have to talk about it every live. So I just go around it. But any other major updates I will do. Yeah, thank you though. Yeah, I just kind of want to just hide the bottom of that arm so it's just out of sight. There we go. Just keep checking. See, when it's up, you can see as you look down, you see all the different layers. They're all in front of each other. It does look really cool. Just thought actually that could work. Actually stuck on there, or does it look better set back? Quite like that. Set forward as well. I'm not sure. It's all right, Emma. Honestly, you don't need to apologise. You've done nothing wrong. Let's do maybe that one. Should I have done that one there, and then the Guinness? I don't know. You're going to see that that's ripped now. Definitely need to get at least one more in there. Prefer the cheers to celebrate. Being bigger distracts from the main image. Can you do a morning style for the sentiment to sit on? Yeah, I was saying you could add, you know, do more towards the top, but I kind of like that on there. Need a little. Plus, I've got this one, which I'm going to put something funny in as well. I'll stamp that out and redo it. So grab that one there, that one there. I think I just need something to fill that, and that's it really. Maybe that one. I know it's the two yellow ones together, but I still think it works. How about that? Yeah, cheers goes well, yeah, with the crafter's arms. But I'm going to put something, because see, the crafter's arms was a nod to us, but also craft beer, so it does work as well. But it's, you can easily mask it off and then have anything you want in there. Don't know what to do. Love the way it makes me think of a crowded pub. Yeah, that's literally what I wanted. I think that's it. I think that's enough. I think that looks really cool. Right, let's stick the little bottles and drinks. These are a mix from the other set as well as this one, so I don't know which is which. Oh, I'm trying to get one out. Oh my god, why can't I pick any of them up? Right, we'll put that one on here. Yeah, you've got a bottle of good drink as well. Or do I have that one? I might have that one over here. With the bottle opener on the table. Oh my god, I totally forgot you were on this morning. Oh, that's alright, Sarah, don't worry. Fun nights out. Yeah, I'm sure we've got a few. So you've got the bunting there as well. I haven't added that in yet. There's the champagne. Do the other Guinness there as well. Do a can. That's got the red in it actually. Let's do that. I'll put in a little bit of the red to the front. It's nice to have those little bottles to decorate the card as well. Right. Okay, I think that's it there. Just need to decide. What I do with these. Right, let's stamp that one again. I'm going to mask off the middle part. You can always just snip it out as well. In fact, I might do that because then it's just easy to place it in as stamped separately rather than masking it off each time. Basically, you just make two stamps now. Okay, so keep that there. Right. Just fits. Use the memento and then I can use my alcohol markers to colour it in. And then that one. Right. What are we going to stamp in then? I've got my little alphabet dies. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do this for Father's Day. It's not giving me a Father's Day feel. It's definitely more of a birthday card now. See, really, it's almost like that. I should leave that blank because it does look nice with a number, birthday number in, like I did with Dad's. So maybe I could just have happy birthday in that one, and then just keep that blank until, you know, I'm ready to put something on it. Maybe if I just lightly tack it there, even with a little bit of foam, it's easy to take off and reposition. Let me see what little small happy birthday signs I've got. We've got enjoy your day, time to celebrate, so we've got that already there. Surprise, that's another good one. Surprise. Party time, another surprise one there. Don't worry, beer happy, it's a bit big. Hooray for today. That one might work in there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hooray for today. What do we think? That's from the Happy Days set. That's the floor-based ones. Ah, see, I could use the pub sign there as well. I could have that. Is that too much? Maybe we could stamp it. Let's just see what my cheeky ones are like. I do like that one. That fits in there really well, I think. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? See, these are great because you can snip them all down to make them fit into spaces as well. Yeah, I think it's time to get lit. That was the one that I used as one of the samples. I come with drinks. You are my favourite human. That's from the Happy Faces. I think I'm going to go with that one. I think that works really well. Let's celebrate. Let the celebrations be gin. I mean, you could use one, two, three floor. Some of these are a bit too big, but you could make some of them fit. It's good for a work colleague, like Lever's card as well. Okay, I think we'll go with that one. Right. Let's stamp you. Let's stamp it now. Use the back of my head. Just literally going to just touch the frame a little bit. It should work. No, that works. In fact, I'm not going to stamp it in because I think it's shifted. I think it just shifted a tiny bit. I'm just going to wipe that off. No, I think that works really well. Do we want to do the pub sign, or is that a bit much? Because I've got that sign, haven't I? I think it might be a bit much, but I did mention it in the launch. That's another nice little idea to pop with it. Let's get this cut. This must be one of my other sets. colour it with a little bit of brown in a minute. Yeah, I think I'll leave the I'll leave that one plain. It's still wet, I can see it looks shiny. Right, do a little bit brown. Thank you, Anne. Made to measure. Quite a bit of glare on that one, isn't there? But that's how it looks. I don't know if that's coming out or not on the camera. So we're just, like I said, tack this down with a little bit of foam, and then I can always change that. And that one, put some foam. So that is still drying a little bit. Right. I think you should still put the pub on the side of the gingham. It would stick out. It would stick out again. I can't make the envelope any bigger. Do I have both sentiments? Celebrate, cheers on there? Do we just keep the one? The one looks a bit more classy, I think. There's a lot going on inside the pub. I don't think we need a bit of space on the front. So it's just whether we have cheers, hooray for today. The cheers does go well, doesn't it? And then whether we have it on the front. That means everything's on that. There's nothing really on the back. What do we think? Pauline says celebrate. Thank you, Sharon. Still got more. I feel like these hands are like never ending. Cheers, 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 cheers. I do like the cheers. I think it does go well with that as well. Right, let's go with cheers. I'm going to add some of the water droplets because they look like bubbles, beer bubbles. Yeah, musical notes as well. It's another nice idea. It's such a cool card. I love that. Right. I like the idea of some music notes. I could do some, just stamp them onto there. Do we like that idea? I think that's quite cool, actually. Sat here watching the car come together with my mouth opening. Oh, Pippa, you're too kind. Looks amazing. Let me just grab the music collection. Actually, I've still got that over on my pile. I think that's part of this here. No, I'm leaving it plain until I know who I'm giving it to, because it's a nice one to put the age of someone's birthday, or like a funny sentiment or something. Yeah, I think some of these will look quite nice. Right, I need to get this right. Use the VersaFine, so it's nice. It's already well inked up. And then one of the smaller cubes. So if I do, gotta get it right down. Do one there. Or do I have them just coming up the sides? No, I think they need to be around the cheers, don't they? I can see it better now. If I do one there and then a smaller. Ah, I knew I'd missed a bit. Don't worry. Get your black fine liner. Do that one. That one. Yeah, it's like it's coming out of the pub, all the noise. I like that. There's a lot of concentration going on right now. And then the big one. Yeah. Stop sweating now. Mask it, Sam, the middle bit. Mask it, Sam, the middle bit. What do you mean, Deborah? Not sure what you mean. I'm done. I'll put a few of these. Actually, no, I'm going to use the glaze instead, because then I can do even smaller ones than that. Oh. Actually, no, I don't think I even need. No, I don't think it needs the bubbles, because I think they're just going to end up. No, I think it's going to look a bit messy. I think that's it. I might add just a bit of glaze too. I'm not going to do it on all the drinks, just some on the front. I'll add it onto the front of the Guinness. And just catch the light. I do. Thank you. Sam, the sign beside the barrel. No, I've already. You guys must have had me on mute, because I'm leaving it blank until I know who I'm giving it to. It's going to have a birthday number or something on there, because no doubt someone will end up taking this from me, one of my friends, and they might want me to personalise it, so I'm going to leave it plain. I've got to keep that flat just so that glaze doesn't drop. I'm so in love with your new glaze. It's so nice. Yay, I'm glad to hear. Wow, wow, those music notes bring it all together. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Do you know what? It doesn't surprise me now, Benita, does it? We need to do a class report. Doesn't pay attention. Doesn't listen in class. But there you go. I'm going to pop it this way quickly, not too long because that glaze will drop. But that is how it looks for anybody just joining. And then it will all fold down pretty flat. You can see we've got a lot going on here. But that would go in a bouncy envelope still, or pop it in one of my box envelopes. I think the box envelope with the aperture opening would be really good. So I know I'm finished. It's because I coloured everything in before. Can you believe it? Hour and a half. Wow, that's like an early one for me, isn't it? But I think that looks super cool. And then, like I said, that's today's video going out on a tutorial on YouTube, Mixed Up Craft. You'll be able to find that one if you want something to watch later. Even if you just play it in the background, really helps me out. Sneak peek. I just saw Sharon's as I said it. Sneak peek time. Right, let me show you. So we've done the paper pad, we've done the ephemera, what else? Which one do I show? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember which one, whether it's that one. Still got 4 more new things, so let's do this one, I think. Oh, I don't know. Well, you're going to end up seeing it all anyway. We'll do this one first. Right. Oh, if you missed out, you're going to have to go back and find them. Okay, coming in. There is something on it. Oh God, it seems so far away. There is more. There's a lot more on this. But there you go. If I bring it that way, you can see something else. There you go. That's it. Sarah, I feel shortchanged. Oh, you guys do make me laugh. Do you know what? Yeah, I mean, can you believe I used to do them in an hour? An hour, yeah, and then they started creeping over, and then before you knew it, we'd done 2, and it was like, oh my God, I've been live for 2 hours. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think 2 hours, 2.5 is my usual where I am, isn't it? But it's because they were all coloured in, so it was a bit easy to do. But oh well, they're lovely sound. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a couple of weeks time, and actually you can see if I bring you down from this angle, you can see. Hang on. There. Okay. I love winding you all up. Looks so good. Yeah, I need to do something else. Can't go already. Now I've got, like I said, I'll get that video out a bit earlier then. That'll go live in a minute. What else? I am trying to get them uploaded onto the lives, old lives, onto this channel, but they are taking, one came up and it said it's going to take 136 hours to transfer it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I'm trying to find a different way to, they might be in a slightly lower quality, otherwise I can't see any other way around it. What will I do for the rest of the morning? Sorry guys, well, it's only half an hour. I'm usually done by 11 on a Friday. I hope I can get the next, yeah, so Christmas in June, guys. Yeah, I've got to start making Christmas cards. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me today. I've loved making this. I'm going to do some fun little reels with this card shortly. Just let that dry a little bit longer. And like I said, yeah, head over and watch my video. That'll be going live shortly. And I will see you all next week. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend. If you do have the Monday off, relaxed. Hopefully get some time for crafting. And yeah, we'll catch up next Wednesday. All right, take care everybody. Thanks again for joining. Bye.